يا أيها الملأ أفتوني في رؤياي إن كنتم للرؤيا تعبرون.
Assalamu Alaykum. Welcome back to this new series of dream interpretation. In the last video, we talked about the types of people with regards to dreams and our methodology in this series of dream interpretation. In today's video, we're going to talk about the benefits of dreams for the believers. Now, the benefits of dreams for the believers are too many to list. Honestly, they're too many to list. But here, inshallah, we're going to take 10 of the most important benefits, and we're going to mention an example of 2 for each benefit. In today's lesson, today's video, we're going to do 5, and in the next video, we're going to do the other 5. The first benefit of dreams for the believers is that dreams, they come to help the believers become steadfast in the path of righteousness and to help believers avoid the path of misguidance and disobedience. There was a period of time that the companions of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, they were very small in numbers and they were very weak. They could not even go back to their homeland to perform the pilgrimage because the disbelievers, the non-Muslims at that time, they were many in numbers, they were very strong. They did not allow them to even go back to perform pilgrimage. They were very saddened and very hurt and very by this state. Then the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he saw something in a dream. He woke up, he told his companions of what he saw, and they were so happy. Do you know what that dream was? This dream was mentioned in the Quran. This means Allah says in the Quran, لَقَدْ صَدَقَ اللَّهُ رَسُولَهُ الرُّؤْيَا بِالْحَقِّ لَتَدْخُلُنَّ الْمَسْجِدَ الْحَرَامَ إِنْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ آمنين محلقين رؤوسكم ومقصرين لا تخافون. Indeed, Allah will fulfill the dream of His Messenger in all truth. For sure, you will enter the sacred mosque of Mecca. Some of you, their heads will be shaven, others will trim their hair without any fear. So this dream tells them that they will go back to Mecca, they will perform pilgrimage. This dream, it made the believers more firm. It made the believers firmer, which made them to become more steadfast in their path. Did this happen? What happened after is that not only did they go back to Mecca to perform pilgrimage, but when they went back to Mecca, they conquered Mecca, and many people came to Islam after that. So this is the first benefit. The second benefit is that dreams, they can show the level of righteousness of a person in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In Sahih al-Bukhari, Abdullah ibn Umar, he narrates that he saw in a dream that 2 angels, they took him to hellfire, and many things happened which we're not going to mention today, inshallah. But what's the most important thing here, the point here, is that this dream was narrated to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, when he heard this narration, this dream, he said, what a beautiful servant Abdullah is if he only prayed the night prayer. When Abdullah ibn Umar heard this, he said, I never left the night prayer since that day. Now, Imam Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, explaining this narration, this hadith, he said that we can take from this that true dreams or righteous dreams, they can show the level of person in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the second benefit. Now, the third benefit of dreams for the believers is that dreams, they can encourage something beneficial for the believers, which can be related to the matters of this world or matters of the hereafter. With regards to matters of this world, we know that Sahih al-Bukhari, this is the most authentic book after the Quran. Do you know how it started? Imam al-Bukhari, he said that he dreamt that he was standing in front of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ holding a fan, removing harm from him by holding a fan. Then he woke up, he went to the interpreters of dream and told them about his dream. And the interpreter said that you're going to be a person who's going to defend the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ from liars or from lies. So from that time, he said, I started collecting hadith and so on. So collecting hadith, and this is how the Jami' Sahih came, the Sahih Bukhari, through a dream. Yeah. And with regards to matters of this world, it's mentioned that Larry Page, one of the co-founders of Google, when he was 22 years old, he had a dream. He saw himself downloading all the web into one place and collecting all the links as well. He woke up, he wrote this, and he started studying this, if this could be possible. And then through this came the basis of some algorithm which resulted in the search engine Google. And he said something very interesting after that. He said that sometimes these kind of good dreams, when they come to you, try to grab them. I know I mentioned that the benefits of dreams with believers, and here I'm mentioning a non-Muslim, but sometimes the dreams of non-Muslims, they can be true. They can come true. Inshallah, we're going to study this matter another time. So this is the third benefit. The fourth benefit of dreams for the believers is that dreams can show what a person preoccupies himself with, what a person is busying himself with. Generally speaking, what you're doing most of the time, you're going to see, the most likely you're going to see something related to that in your dreams. Now, what did the companions of the Prophet ﷺ preoccupy themselves with? What were they concerned about? What were they concerned about? If we look at their lives, in Ramadan time, they used to work so hard and coming closer to Allah, until some of them, they actually saw Laylatul Qadr in their dreams, and they informed the Prophet ﷺ of this. And do you know how the adhan started? The Prophet ﷺ, he wanted to find the best way of gathering Muslims during their prayer time. So he asked their opinions. Some of them said we should ring a bell. Others said blow a horn and so on, like some other nations, like some other people, what they're doing. The Prophet ﷺ was not interested in any of these opinions. He was not inclined in any of these opinions. And one of the companions, he saw in a dream the adhan. He heard the adhan in a dream. So he told the Prophet ﷺ the full adhan. The Prophet ﷺ told Bilal to memorize it, and Bilal to start announcing the adhan, called the adhan. This is how the adhan started, subhanahu wa ta'ala, through a dream. So imagine that, yeah? So here, this is what they were preoccupying their minds, okay, their bodies, their time with. And also Abdullah ibn Amr, the hadith which we just learned now, that two angels take him to hellfire and so on. This is what they were busying themselves with. Unlike now, unfortunately, what we tend to dream are the things that we tend to watch and think about. Who's the greatest MMA fighter? Who's the GOAT? Is it Khabib or John Jones? Who's the greatest footballer? Ronaldo or Messi? Can Tyson Fury beat the other Tyson at his prime and so on? Michael Jordan or LeBron James and so on. This star, that star, this phone and so on. This is what we, unfortunately, this is what we preoccupy our minds with, and this is what many of us see in our dreams. Now, the fifth benefit of dreams for the believers is that this knowledge, dreams is related to the matters of the unseen, which is the soul. We Muslims, we believe that we have a soul. This is something real. It's not something made up. So once we sleep, the soul goes into another realm, another world, and starts seeing events, starts seeing symbols, can see other matters of the unseen, punishment of the grave, angels, prophets, and hellfire, paradise, and so on. And then it comes back, and then these kind of things that they see, they come to pass, they come true, and so on. And this can be confirmed by many people. And this is the main difference between us as Muslims and the disbelief and most of the Western non-Muslims, is the matter of the soul. They do not believe that we have a soul, because if they believe that we have a soul, they don't believe in dreams, because they don't believe in the soul, because it's a matter of the unseen. If they believe in the soul, they would have to believe in other matters, punishment from the grave, jinns, the shayateen, the angels, and prophets and so on. And they deny, and they do not want to accept that. So these are 5 benefits of dreams for the believers. Inshallah, in the next video, we're going to complete the other 5. Jazakumullah khairan for watching. Until in the next video, Assalamu Alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.